Dear child, your guardian angels have a message for you today. Your partner feels a deep longing for a close connection with you and is eager to establish a more intimate relationship. Over time, they have nurtured strong unspoken feelings that have now reached a point where silence is no longer sustainable. This overwhelming desire for a deeper connection is not a transitory sensation, but rather a deep longing that has taken root in their hearts. The depth of their emotion has pushed them to the point of sharing these concealed feelings, motivated by a fear of losing you if they keep silent. Meanwhile, you are deeply engaged with your own ambitions and responsibilities. Your focus is laser-sharp, directed toward achieving personal goals and fulfilling your aspirations. This determination necessitates a degree of attention that leaves little room for diversions. Your partner admires your determination and tenacity in pursuing your dreams. Despite your preoccupation with your activities, they seek to reconnect with you and restore your trust and affection. They are ready to show their love and loyalty, confident in the strength and significance of the link you formerly shared. As they witness your personal development and triumphs, a sense of jealousy emerges. This feeling is fostered by the concern that you will find friendship or fulfillment somewhere else, perhaps with someone who shares your current path and goals. This concern has grown to the point where it may soon force your partner to make a daring, possibly hasty action to re-establish a connection with you. Despite the difficulties, they stay hopeful that reconciliation is possible and that you still have a place for them in your heart. The possibility of direct confrontation is sometimes accompanied with a complicated range of emotions, especially when it includes revisiting and resolving previous misunderstandings or conflicts. This anxiety is more than just a fear of the unknown. It includes a deep concern about the emotional consequences of such confrontations. Individuals frequently experience substantial fear about the emotional fallout, which includes not only the outcomes but also the process of engagement itself. This fear is exacerbated by the inherent unpredictability of how these encounters will evolve, which can vary greatly from one situation to another. As a result, there is tangible concern about the chance of reopening old wounds that had gradually begun to heal, or, perhaps more troublingly, the risk of inflicting fresh emotional injuries that could further complicate relationships. The mix of dread and uncertainty can make the prospect of confronting such circumstances daunting, leaving people wary and hesitant to enter possible emotional battlegrounds. Many people avoid direct connections as a form of self-protection, shielding themselves from the acute anguish and discomfort that such meetings may cause. However, while this avoidance may provide short relief, it can also impede personal progress and the settlement of underlying difficulties. The fear of addressing these confrontations can be so overpowering that it appears preferable to keep a safe distance, even if it means foregoing potentially significant relationships. The dread of confronting the hurt that one may inflict, whether actual or perceived, is about confronting one's own vulnerabilities as well as the emotions of others. Engaging in these challenging conversations necessitates a level of candor that can be extremely revealing, leaving you emotionally exposed and vulnerable to more harm. Yet it's crucial to recognize that confronting these fears can also be a path to healing. It allows for reconciliation and understanding, which can frequently result in stronger, more durable relationships. Direct confrontations, when handled deliberately and with care, can help clarify misconceptions, address complaints, and develop a stronger feeling of connection. If the prospect of these encounters seems too intimidating to face alone, seeking support from a therapist or counselor might be a wise decision. A professional can provide assistance and strategies for dealing with these interactions more effectively, as well as a secure environment to express your emotions and prepare for the conversation. They can also help you build communication skills that reduce the emotional risks involved, making it easier to address and resolve previous concerns. While the path to confronting these fears can be challenging, it is also a journey toward emotional resilience and interpersonal understanding. Embracing this process, despite the initial discomfort, can lead to a more real and meaningful manner of interacting with others. During this emotionally turbulent time, you experience intense feelings of grief and loneliness, especially at night when the distractions of the day recede and solitude magnifies your thoughts. This loneliness can become almost unbearable. Music and recollections of days spent together constantly invade your mind, bringing emotional reminders of your companion and the intricate tapestry of feelings that once wove you together. In an effort to process these feelings, you have turned to writing. You've written a poem that reflects the essence of your inner landscape, a complicated mix of guilt, longing, and a lingering love that endures despite distance. You ponder sharing this poem with your partner, believing that the expression of your feelings through the structured rhythms and raw emotions of verse will help to bridge the emotional gap between you. Simultaneously, your partner is dealing with their own set of challenges, facing obstacles that test their perseverance and emotional fortitude. The path they are on is riddled with obstacles that test their resolve. These challenges are not just physical, but also deeply emotional and cerebral, adding to a pervasive exhaustion that drains their vitality and clouds their hope with lethargy. This situation highlights a complicated interplay of emotions and decisions, where both of you are on your own journeys yet are inextricably connected by past relationships and prospective future interactions. As your partner prepares to possibly reach out and bridge the gap, you struggle with your own emotions, contemplating the best course of action while prioritizing your own well-being and future happiness. This story of emotional introspection and the possibility of reconnecting raises important concerns about vulnerability, strength, and the capacity for forgiveness and renewal in relationships. Jealousy, with its complex roots in insecurity and anxiety, frequently arises in relationships as a perceived threat to the loss of something dear, particularly the affection of a significant other. Without adequate management, envy may inflict significant harm to relationships. Addressing this feeling effectively not only tests, but also demonstrates emotional maturity, the ability to recognize, analyze, and regulate emotions in order to maintain harmony and understanding within relationships. When jealousy arises, it is critical to address it gracefully. This entails acknowledging that envy, while unpleasant, is a normal emotional response. It is not a sign of weakness, but rather a natural human experience. The journey to managing jealousy involves several key steps. First, recognizing the emotion without judgment. Second, investigating its deeper causes, which are often rooted in past insecurities or traumas. Third, communicating these feelings openly and constructively with your partner. And finally, developing strategies to reinforce trust and reassurance in the relationship. Effective jealousy control requires a high level of emotional intelligence, which is essential for maintaining a supportive and caring relationship. In life, both individuals and relationships experience periods of stability and turmoil. During times of turmoil, such as emotional stress, life transitions, or external pressures, being a supportive partner becomes critical. Your ability to provide compassionate support throughout your partner's difficult times is essential. Supporting a partner through their difficulties necessitates active involvement and presence. Being present for them, listening without judgment, and stepping up to share burdens are all examples of assistance that can dramatically reduce stress. During such times, it may be tempting to withdraw or protect one's vulnerabilities, especially if past disagreements have caused harm. However, the essence of strength in a relationship lies in the ability to stay open and vulnerable, resisting the urge to retaliate or shut down emotionally. Your relationship's resilience is frequently strengthened by the transforming power of love, a force that not only provides comfort during difficult times, but also serves as a catalyst for emotional healing and personal growth. Love, in its purest form, brings calm, comfort, and stability, acting as a guiding light through life's darkest chapters. In your relationship, the love you share has often demonstrated its strength and depth. It has not only helped to stabilize your relationship during difficult times, but it has also inspired both you and your partner to work harder for deeper understanding and support. Your dedication to cultivating this love reveals much about your character and the depth of your relationship. True partnership strength is frequently tested during times of profound personal challenge. The way you've managed to reconcile self-love with love for others demonstrates your emotional growth and maturity. Throughout your relationship, you and your partner have faced several problems, each of which has taught you something new and provided possibilities for growth. The complexity of relationships demands constant effort, mutual respect, and a shared determination to progress together. Although the future may be unclear, shared experiences and lessons learned, compassion, forgiveness, and empathy, are invaluable. These events shape not only the individuals in the relationship, but also the relationship that connects them. Understanding your partner's emotions, forgiving past hurts, and accepting their point of view are all essential components of a strong relationship. As you continue to build on these principles, your connection grows stronger, enriched by the challenges you've faced and the joys you've experienced. Love, in its most effective form, serves not just as an emotional anchor, but also as a transforming force that fosters growth, healing, and understanding. It is through consistent, nurturing love that challenges become manageable and personal growth is stimulated. Unconditional love, that once appeared like an idealistic notion, has now become a tangible, meaningful part of your daily life. This love guides your actions, influences your choices, and shapes the path you walk together. As time passes, it is critical to continue to cultivate your relationship with love, care, and attention. Forgiving with grace, loving with all your heart, and accepting each situation with compassion are all actions that will determine the strength and longevity of your relationship. It's more than just surviving together, it's about thriving, learning from each experience, and developing in love and understanding every day. Building and maintaining relationships is a continuous, dynamic activity. It involves patience, perseverance, and a strong desire to grow together. Embracing these principles ensures that your relationship not only survives, but thrives, marked by mutual respect, deep affection, and a firm dedication to each other's pleasure and well-being. This ups and downs-filled journey teaches both partners the true meaning of love, resilience, and mutual respect, resulting in a meaningful and enduring relationship. Remember that you are not alone, angels walk with you, illuminating the path. May you find peace and understanding as you move forward. Everything will happen as it should, and the angels will be there to guide you every step of the way.